Trey DUVAL was one of the most exciting point guards the hoops community has ever seen. Coming out of high school, he was one of the best players in his class. He was one of those athletes with that ticking time bomb type bounce and a high level IQ. Attending IMG, a basketball powerhouse, he averaged 16 points and 7 assists while leading them to a 26-2 record. He was ranked 6th overall in his class and was the #1 point guard in the country. He was selected for the McDonald's All-American game and Jordan Brand Classic. He was offered by almost every big-time college, in which he narrowed his top 5 down to Duke, Arizona, Baylor, Kansas, and Seton Hall. As we know, he chose Duke. Sounds like Trey had the NBA in the bag. He was accomplished, talented, crazy athletic, and we see him play at the highest level, but things didn't exactly turn out the way we expected it to. As mentioned earlier, Trey decided to commit to Duke out of his 5 choices. I personally thought it was a good fit due to the departure of Frank Jackson the year before. He basically was through with the keys, and who wouldn't want that? The only thing that was iffy to me was that he would be joining another loaded class filled with NBA prospects, basically. Marvin Bagley, Grayson Allen, Gary Trent Jr., and Wendell Carter Jr. all went to the NBA. Yeah, it's good in a team aspect. The better talent equals the better chance of winning a national championship. Scouts get to see you play at the highest level, more games. But as far as individual accomplishments such as draft stocks, awards, stats, it just wasn't the best decision. He wasn't exactly the first option, also being that he averaged 10.3 points and 5.6 points per game. After 1 year at Duke, Trey declared for the NBA draft, which was expected. Some were very skeptical about it because he had a below average year for a 5-star athlete that played for Duke. Mock drafts had him late first round, which isn't bad, but turns out we were all shocked. Trey went undrafted in the 2018 NBA draft, all while making history. But history in a negative way. He became the first ever Duke one and done to go undrafted. Why? Why didn't any team pick up Trey? Simply because he could not shoot. He could get you 8 assists a game, a poster dunk, but he literally couldn't throw a rock into the ocean. He was more of a facilitator, and I hate to say it, but to be in today's NBA, you have to be able to shoot either a mid-range, a 3, something. But don't bring up Ben Simmons, because Ben Simmons is 6'10 and 230. He can easily get to the rim, create. Versus Trey, who is 6'2, 6'3, and only 190. He is just the average size for an NBA guard. I don't think there was anything that stood out more to the NBA scouts other than his athleticism, and it wasn't enough. Don't get me wrong, he could have been a nice pick to a team, but now that teams' whole starting 5s can shoot, his game just didn't translate for a spot. NBA scouts had a lot to say about him. One said, "Big time athlete, but I don't trust him to run my team." Hold on, wait, it gets worse. Another said, "His shot is broken. I don't know how you can play in our league if you can't make a shot." I was expecting a lot more. I thought he had 1 foot out the door from the minute he got to Duke. He wasn't a committed defender. He was in over his head a lot. Trey ended up getting picked up by the Houston Rockets Summer League team in hopes of making a roster spot to continue his dream. Now wait, hear me out. In 2017, wasn't the Rockets a team who chucked up three-pointer after three-pointer and let Harden play one-on-one 75% of the game? I know I'm not tripping. I know they was. I guess they came to their senses as they didn't pick up Trey. Come on, bro. He couldn't shoot. But at the end of the day, he didn't make a roster spot. He did sign a 2-way contract with Milwaukee, and he went back and forth with the G League team and the actual team. Finally, on February 8th, Trey played his first NBA game, scoring 2 points and 1 assist. Just a month later, he was waived. A couple days later, he was picked up by the Houston Rockets again on a 2-way contract. He spent most of his time with the G League team affiliate. Almost a whole year later, we still haven't seen Trey in NBA form, as he is currently with the Iowa Wolves, the G League affiliate of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Another thing that factored into Trey not being drafted was the other PGs in the draft were simply or 10 times better. Trae Young, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Colin Sexton, Devontae Graham, Luka Doncic. All those names were having a breakout season before it was shortened. Also, everyone named has either a mid-range or a 3-ball or both. Anyway, we'll see what the future holds for Trey DUVAL. Maybe he can get to where he was actually expected to be, a starting point guard in the NBA. That's all I got for today's video. Hey, if you miss basketball, I don't care what level of basketball it is. I don't care if you was middle school team, high school team, college, JUCO, D3. If you miss basketball, like the video. Because if I could like my own video, I would do it 10 times. I really miss basketball. But, if you miss basketball, like the video. Germ is out.